G'day Corner Crew, a quick rundown of the whole UFC 322 fight card. First cab off the rank is Vyacheslav Borshev, sounds like something from a communist cookbook mate, versus Matthias Camillo at lightweight. Camillo is a slight favourite at about $1.60, or minus 167. Both coming off submission losses, wouldn't even lay a tenner on this fight. Camillo to probably get a decision win. Second fight, Baisangur Susakaev versus Eric McConaughey at middleweight. McConaughey shouldn't even be in the UFC. Bunning sausage to get the easy win, likely by KO/TKO. In the first round, Susakaev is a $1.10 fave. McConaughey is $7. The Susakaev KO TKO prop is only at 1.49. Fight not to go the distance at 1.15. Won't be touching this one, no value, with the UFC being pretty dodgy, as dangerous as eating a raw snag. Third fight, we have the second worst thing ever, women's MMA, almost as bad as women's footy, mate, bloody hell. Fatima Klein by a boring decision. While we're at it, Erin Blanchfield and Tracy Cortez. Erin's a decent grappler, not the best wrestling, but Tracy is a part-time fighter. I don't think she's making much on OF Erin by sub or decision. Chepi Mariscal versus Pat Sabatini. Think there's a good spot for a plus-even underdog here. Chepi with 5 straight wins in the UFC, including a win over old mate Aussie Jack Jenkins, albeit by injury. Don't trust Sabatini's chin. The value here is in Chepi. No chance risking the KO/TKO prop at $5.60. Would rather just bet an extra unit on the head-to-head, as Chepe has 8 decision wins. Kyle Dalkhouse versus Gerald Meerschaert. Damn, this is a rough fight for betting Struth, mate. Betting Dalkhouse as such a short favourite is insane and unhinged. You'd have to be a dork and a dumb ass to bet him at line at $1.26 or minus 385. On the money line, Gerald's chin is shot. He's been slowing down, has no offensive wrestling, and is due to retire soon. If you're betting this one, call the Gamblers Helpline, mate. Next one up is Malcolm Wellmaker versus Cody Haddon, an Aussie boy. Both are very talented upcoming prospects at bantamweight. Wellmaker undefeated at 10-0 with 4 TKOs. In his last 4 fights, Malcolm hits bloody hard, scary guy. Cody took this on short notice and has a long flight from Perth to New York, but I reckon he could get it done. He's 8-1. Cody by submission at $7.50 or plus 650 to win at $2.30 or plus 130. Roman Kopylov versus Gregory Robocop Rodriguez. This is going to be bloody violent, like a good old fisticuffs in the rugby league. Kopylov is a great striker with finishing power, but Robocop is tough as your mum's boots and has the edge in the grappling. If it goes to the ground, Kopylov is in a lot of trouble and won't be getting back up. Robocop to win in the second round by a rear naked choke or arm triangle, $5.50 or plus 450 for the submission prop, $2.20 minus plus 120 for inside the distance is a great bet, and I might be having a sprinkle there. Bo Nicol versus Rodolfo Vieira. Bo's hype train was derailed by RDR. Vieira is a high-level grappler, but is very passive. This is the UFC trying to get Bo on track. Hard to see how this plays out. Bo definitely has the striking advantage and will want to keep it standing. Vieira's only chance is if he can somehow get top position. I think Bo gets the TKO win, or a cautious decision. No bet on this one, blokes. No value, too risky. Leon Edwards v Carlos Prates, former champ. Edwards on a 2-fight skid up against Carlos Prates. Think Carlos gets the chocolates here and smokes Edwards like a free pack of Marlboros in the second or third round. Carlos inside the distance at $2.45 or plus 145. Carlos by submission at $23 or plus 2,300 is tempting for a roughie. If it goes to the ground, Carlos could get his first submission win in the UFC. Could the fix be in? Fellas might have a dabble here. Sean Brady versus Michael Morales, dead set. Reckon the bookies have got the odds on this one wrong. Unless Brady is able to get the fight to the ground and either stay on top, it's going to be a rough night for him. I know it was 3 years ago now, but he was finished by strikes by bloody Bilal. Morales, the younger, more athletic fighter with finishing power and has a significant reach advantage. I like him here straight up to win at $2.25 or plus 125. The co-main event, another bloody women's MMA fight, but it should be decent to watch, I guess. 2 champs going at it like some Sheilas outside of a Brizzy nightclub after too many Bundy and Cokes on a Saturday night. Valentina with 14 wins in the UFC, 10 of those being title fight wins. Facing Wiley Zhang coming up from straw weight. Think Valentina will get the win most likely on the cards, but I'm picking. She gets a late stoppage by strikes in the 4th round. Short favourite of around $1.85 or minus 130. KO or TKO prop for Valentina is $9 or plus 800. Might have a small bet on it, but I tend to stay away from finishes in the women's fights. The big one, the main event of the evening. Jack Della Maddalena's going Mad Max and putting his welterweight belt on the line at against Islam Makhachev or Makhachev, who will be putting the fries in the bag after this one. Jack is undefeated in the UFC with 8 straight wins, 5 by stoppage, 4 early. He won the belt off Bilal at UFC 315. Islam is moving up from lightweight, where he had 4 defenses before vacating the belt. He's on a 15-fight win streak, one of the longest ever, with 8 stoppage wins in his last 9 fights. This one's a cracker. I reckon Jack gets the win by a second-round KO or TKO Jack to win at around $3.15 or plus 215 is a banger of a bet. The fight not to go the distance is probably a safer bet if you're willing to lay some chalk. I reckon Jack gets it done finishing by strikes in the 2nd round. If you're a brave punter and fancy a method and round combo, it's paying $18 or plus 1,800. Might have a flutter on it. And as I said in my main event video, if JDM wins, I'm bloody getting a face of him tattooed on me arm. If this bloke lands that right hand in the 2nd, the bookies are going to need therapy, mate. Telling you now they'll be crying tears of cash when I do me withdrawal request. So there you go, you bloody wombats. There's me rundown on the card, and hey, thanks for watching. Please click like and subscribe if you want to become part of the Parlay Puncher Corner crew, where the bookies tap first, we bet smart, swing for the fences like the fighters, and never trust those feral corrupt judges.